Good morning, everybody. This is Toucan Dragon, and welcome to Digi News. So earlier today, Ryu dropped some juicy info on the Digimon Rearise Discord. So before we get into it, I just want to give my thanks to Ryu. You are an awesome person, and we really appreciate what you do for this community. So thank you so much, you beautiful person, you. So now, without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see right here, we finally have a date for the new Imperialdramons. We have April 14th through May 15th. And along with it comes the new Clash Battle, Part 1, coming the 14th and the 22nd. So, I'm assuming this is the 14th, but what's going to happen is it's going to release right after Galantmon. Galantmon ends on April 13th, probably around 10 p.m. Central Time. So as soon as that ends, the Clash Battle is going to begin. But I don't know about the banner. The banner might come out with the Clash Battle, or might come out the following morning. You know, so it could go either way. Just know all this is going to happen late Monday. So scrolling down here, you can see that ONU plus 50% subjugation points and 30% stats will be for Galantmon and both Imperialdramons. And as you can see right here, the fighting mode that we're getting is Tenacious, which I'm happy for because it would kind of suck if we got a Brave Dragon mode and a Brave fighting mode, because that's a lot of Braves, and I'm getting tired of Brave, to be honest. But as we keep going, we have Tyrannomon for the plus 30 and plus 10, we have Imperialdramon for the plus 20, and Examon and Sledgemon for plus 10. And if we keep scrolling down, we'll see the new banner, Part 1 featuring Imperialdramon, which I'm pretty sure he'll be the boss for Part 1. And then for Part 2, which comes out the 22nd through the 30th, that will probably be featuring the new Imperialdramon Dragon Mode and Fighting Mode. So that'll be pretty cool to fight. But we have a slight difference in the points for Part 2. It's all roughly the same, except we have two new Digimon on here. For the 50 points and the 30% stats, we have Calm Black Wargreymon. And for the 30 points and 10% stats, we have Brave Magnamon. Now, I briefly looked at their stats and abilities, and based purely on first impressions, they're good, but I don't know how good they compare to the new Imperialdramons coming out. Now, since these two Digimon are appearing here for Part 2, I'm pretty sure they'll come out next week, before Tenacious Week, which kind of makes sense because Brave Magnamon, his passive buffs him against Tenacious Digimon, so I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Yeah, the first impressions, they're good, but compared to the Digimon right now and to the new Imperialdramons, my opinion, I would probably skip and just pull for the Imperialdramons, but that's just me. And again, that's just through first impressions. I have not looked that deep into them yet. And as we keep scrolling down, it's the same Digimon for the points. Tyrannomon, Imperialdramon, Examon, and Sledgemon. And then we have the Part 2 banner, which looks really cool with the two Imperialdramons on it. And next we have, finally, releasing on the 13th when the Galantmon Clash Battle ends, or probably before the 13th. Probably on Sunday night, I'm thinking. If not Sunday night, then Monday morning. We are getting Lilithmon's plugins, which ooh boy, I feel like with these new plugins and it being Deft Week next week, she'll probably rise up in the battle park and she'll finally show us what she's got. Because ever since she's been released, she's been kind of lackluster, so hopefully with these plugins it'll buff her, and since it's Deft Week, she'll be more than enough for the battle park and do incredible amount of damage, because with her main skill, she ignores Omegamon's damage limiter, she ignores evasion, and she ignores Galantmon's shield. So potentially that week, Lilithmon might beat Omegamon in the #1 spot, because she'll do more than what Omegamon can do, because without Omegamon's damage limiter, he's a sitting duck. And since Lilithmon is getting the buff with the personality boost, plus her plugins, plus if you have her at skill level 10, I feel like she could potentially one-shot Omegamon if she hits him right away. But that's just me assuming. I don't know if that's gonna happen. For all I know, Lilithmon could still be in the bottom while Megamon will still be on top. I don't know. This is just speculation. And lastly, we have our late April challenges, which start on the 14th and end on the 30th, which is our typical stuff that we get through any monthly challenge. Challenge reward 1 and 2 is the Super DGV code, 3 and 4 are Digirubies, put them together, that's 50 Digirubies, and 5 we get the Brave Skill Stone, which we could potentially use either on Gallantmon or Imperialdramon Dragon Mode, which I would kinda think you would want to use it on Imperialdramon more than Gallantmon, but that's just me. And after that, we actually have the stats and abilities of both Imperialdramons, but I won't get into that right now. I'll discuss that in Before You Pull video, which I hope will be out before this banner comes out, but knowing me, I'll probably be very late with it and get it out the day after it comes out, so I'm sorry beforehand if that happens. But I'll try my best to get that video out early, if possible. So now I want to know your thoughts. Are you excited for the Imperialdramon banner? Or are you now on the fence knowing that we are getting another banner featuring Black Wargreymon and Brave Magnamon? And do you believe Lilithmon will finally take her place and rule the battle park? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy all things Digimon, then this is the place to be, so make sure you subscribe and ring that little bell icon, because I'm currently working on a new project, and you're going to want to be notified when I release that video. And while you're at it, you should like this video, because that would mean a lot to me. This has been Toucan Dragon, and if I can, you can too. Bye guys.